Hi there, I'm Nadine, and this is my Yoga Nook. So, today we're going to do a pre travel yoga sequence. Maybe you have a long flight coming up, or a long car or train journey. I always like to get moving before maybe the evening or the morning before my travel. So, this sequence will especially focus on mobilizing the spine, stretching the hips, and the psoas. So let's get started in a comfortable seat, spine long. One hand can be on your heart, one hand on your belly. You can close your eyes or let your gaze go soft. Breathe in, feel the hand on your belly rise first, and then the hand on your heart. As you breathe out, it's the reverse. So first the hand on the heart moves down, and then the hand on the belly. Keep breathing like this, feeling the hand on your belly rise, then the hand on your heart. Exhale completely. Check in with your emotions. How are you feeling about your upcoming trip? Are you excited? Maybe a little nervous? Just notice without judgment. And slowly open up the eyes again. Come into butterfly pose by bringing the soles of your feet together. You can either take your feet a little bit closer to you if you like more of a stretch, or take them out further from you. Make sure your spine is long. Breathe in and then fold forward as you breathe out. Only fold as far forward as you can while keeping your spine elongated. And stop at that point. And then you can let your head relax down. Maybe you would like to sway from side to side. And take big breaths in and out, breathing into your low back. Slowly roll back up, and keeping your feet as they are, your lower legs in butterfly pose. We're going to do some Sufi circles with the upper body. So as you inhale, circle forward, shine your heart forward. As you exhale, circle back and round your back. As you breathe in, the shoulder blades glide back. As you breathe out, gently tuck your chin towards your chest. Going in your own tempo here with your breath, breathing to come forward, and breathe out to circle back. And go the other direction. Then slowly come back to center. Swing your legs over to one side and come to tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Spread your fingers wide. Let's move into a couple rounds of cat-cow. Pull your navel towards your spine to keep your back level. Inhale, shine your heart forward, and exhale around your low back like a Halloween cat. Breathe in, gliding the shoulder blades down and back. Breathe out, tuck your chin into your chest as you round your low back. Couple more times your own. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, round back. Moving with your inhales and exhales. Press into your hands and feet to come into downward facing dog. Maybe pedal out your legs a couple of times. Can stay with your knees generously bent here. Then take your right foot in between your hands, come to a low lunge. Come up with your upper body and interlace your hands. Stretch up as you inhale. Then exhale, interlace behind your back now. And open the chest here. Shine the heart up towards the sky. Keep your hips level here by taking your right hip back a little bit and your left hip forward. Then take your left palm to the ground. Open up towards the right. The right hand stretches up. Open your heart towards the sky. Big breath in here. Breathe out. Take your hand back to the ground. Move your right foot towards the edge of your mat onto the outside of your right hand. You can stay on your fingertips here, flat on your palms, or make fists with your hands. If it's available to you, you can also come down onto your forearms. Move your foot towards the center of the mat again. And take your hips backward and stretch your foot upwards to come into a hamstring stretch. Flex the right foot towards the sky. You can keep a micro bend here in the knee. And come back into your low lunge. And from here, we're going to cross our legs over each other. So bend your left leg, and then the right knee comes on top of the left knee. You can either do this seated or on your back. And breathe in to lengthen the spine. And as you breathe out, maybe you fold forward a little if that feels good to you, or you stay upright. Take some deep breaths into your low back here. Maybe you sway a little bit from side to side. And slowly come back up and place both feet down on the ground by shifting towards one side. And then come to a forward fold, wide-legged forward fold. Feet are parallel to the short edge of the mat. Let your upper body dangle down here. And take your hands towards your hips, come up halfway, breathe in and breathe out here, and then come up all the way. And heel toe, your feet together. Come to the front of your mat. Breathe in, circle the arms up, breathe out, fold forwards from the hips. Breathe in halfway. Breathe out, fold. Then come back into downward facing dog again. This time take your left foot between your hands, come to a low lunge with the knee down. Interlace the hands in front of you and then stretch them up towards the sky. Big breath in, big breath out. And then take your hands behind your back, interlace them, and inhale to open the chest. Big breaths in and out here. Take your right palm on the ground, open towards the left side. Breathe in here. Breathe out. And then come back to your low lunge. Move your left foot towards the edge of your mat. Take your hand towards the inside, coming into lizard pose. Can gently move a little bit from side to side with your hips and really feel into that stretch. And slowly move the foot back into the middle between your hands. Move your hips back. Flex the left foot up towards the sky. Breathe in to lengthen the spine. Breathe out, maybe fold a little bit more forward. And then this time, take your left leg over the right. Stack the knees on top of each other. Remember, you can do this one laying down as well. Breathe in to lengthen. Breathe out. Maybe fold forward a little bit. Maybe not. Take some deep breaths here. Feel into your hips, into your low back. And feel the support from the ground. And when you're ready, slowly come back up. And we're gonna do the twisteroo around it again. So press into your hands and feet to come into a forward fold, but then take your upper body up, take the feet towards the edges of the mat, and sink down low with your hips to come into a goddess squat. Goalpost arms here at first, and then take them onto your thighs, twist towards the left. Then inhale at center, exhale, twist towards the right. Moving a couple times like this, inhaling as you come to center, exhaling as you twist. Just rinsing out the shoulders here. Then stretch up all the way, starfish. Stretch, stretch, stretch. In as you're inhaling upward, and then exhale, taking the hands back down. Heel toe, the feet together. Come back to the beginning of the mat. And then circle the arms up again. Exhale, circle them down. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulder blades glide down and back. Exhale to fold. Plant your palms on the mat, press back into downward facing dog. Again, pedal the feet here for a moment if you like. Then lift your right foot towards the sky. Make sure your hips stay level. Exhale, right foot towards your chest. And then take down the knee in front of you, placing it down for pigeon pose. Make sure that the leg is at a slight angle. Feet are not flexed here. And you can put something underneath your hip if you like a blanket or a block, like I'm doing here. Press into your hands equally to lengthen the spine, and then exhale. Maybe you fold forward. You can come onto your forearms here if you like. You can even take the head down as well if that's available to you. Let's just take a moment here to stretch out. Take some deep breaths into your hip and slow down. deepening your breathing. Then slowly come back up. Look over your right shoulder, bend the left knee. Maybe you can grab your back foot for a thigh stretch, or you can just look towards your foot. That is absolutely okay as well. Then you can let the foot go. Press into your hands again. Come back into downward facing dog for a moment. Then lift your left foot off the ground, stretch it up high, and exhale, knee to nose, placing down the left leg for pigeon on the second side. Again, you can place a block or something else under your left hip if you like. Lengthen the spine on the inhale and exhale, fold forward. Gently sway a little bit from side to side here if that feels good for you. Making sure we're stretching our hips before a long flight or bus ride or whatever it is ahead. And inhale, pressing into your palms to lift yourself up. Then look back over the left shoulder. Take the right foot up. Maybe just look at it. Maybe you can grab it with your hand. Make sure to press the foot into the hand so you can really feel that stretch in your thigh. Let go of the foot. Press back into your palms and into your feet to come into downward facing dog for the last time. Come back to tabletop, swing the legs around towards one side, placing both feet parallel on your mat, and lean back with your upper body and roll down slowly so you can come lying down. Then take your knees into your chest, palms on the knees. Maybe you'd like to gently move them forward and backward a little bit. Do some little circles to massage the low back. Then taking the left foot down and stretch the right foot up towards the sky, grabbing your thigh or anywhere on the lower leg. You can roll your ankle from side to side. Then turn your foot inward and also take the leg inward as well. Feel that stretch all the way along your lower leg. Come back to center. Maybe you can stretch your leg a little bit closer towards your chest. Take your knee into your chest. And then try to take the knee more towards your right shoulder. This is also great for your digestion, which sometimes while traveling kind of tends to suffer a little bit. Take the left leg out long. Your right knee towards the left side to come into a twist. It does not have to come all the way to the ground. Make sure your shoulders stay on the floor. Your gaze maybe moves towards the right. The right arm is stretched out beside you. Breathe deeply into the low back here. And come back to center. Squeeze your knee towards you one more time before switching the legs. Left leg up towards the sky now. Again, grabbing your thigh or anywhere on the low leg. Maybe rolling the ankle a couple times. Enjoy the stretch here. And take your foot inward. Move your leg towards the right. Notice this interesting sensation for a moment before bringing the leg back up. Notice if anything has changed. And take your knee towards your chest. And then moving the knee towards the left shoulder. Stretch out the right leg long. And then come into a twist on the other side, twisting towards the right. Left arm can be out long on the side. Maybe you like to take your head over to the left as well. Again, taking some big breaths here. Twists are also really great for your digestion as well as for the spine. So I always like to make sure that I'm practicing some twists. Then come back to center. Take your left leg out long as well. Your arms can just rest by your side, palms facing up. You can close your eyes if you like and really feel into all parts of your body that are being held by the ground right now. Breathe in deeply. Exhale completely. Connect with the ground here. Know that you are being held, that you are safe. Just relax here for a moment until you can hear my voice again. Slowly start to deepen your breath again. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle your wrists and your ankles. And take your knees into your chest and roll over towards your favorite side. Keep your eyes closed here and take one more intentional breath in and out before pressing yourself up to a seated position. Dip your chin down. Slowly flutter the eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you have a great journey ahead. Please let me know how this went for you in the comments, and also let me know where you're traveling to. Or if you don't have a next destination, let me know what would be your dream place to go to next.